Hello guys, and welcome to Mad Hatter Magnet Fishing and Mudlarking. It's early hours of the morning at the minute. On my way back down to where I got my grape shot cannonball at the river, just in case there's any more down there. I don't want to leave it. I want to go check. If we don't find anything down there, then we'll move along the river a bit and see what else we can find. Alright, I'll catch you in the video when it's a bit lighter. So I'm right back down where I was where I grabbed that grape shot cannonball, which was just down in there somewhere in that bit. Flooding's worse today than it was in the last video. This is the bank, that's the banks over there somewhere. But today I've brought my waders, as you can see as I flash my feet at you. Not because I'm going to be getting in, because it is far too deep for that, but simply because, and also just before I tell you that I'm going to be going and getting into the bank bit here, I know this bit of river very, very well. Therefore I know where the bank ends, and I'm also going to be very, very careful. Do not try this at home unless you know your bit of river as well as I do. But yes, so basically what I'm trying to say is I brought my waders so I can get out, you see, like this, onto the actual bank, and then I can fish from here, like this, instead of being back up on that. So we avoid a load of the snag hazards. So we're going to see if that works well for us today or not. First cast, I've launched my bag and rope in because my rope's tangled itself, even though it was all wrapped up nicely. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alright, let's bring it in. First cast, let's see if we've got anything on it. As I said, I've had my waders today because otherwise I'd be stood up over there like another metre and a half away from the actual edge of the bank, which obviously causes snag issues and the like. I might have something here. See if we can wiggle it up and out. Don't know if I've got it with me or if it's come off. We'll just bring the rope in and find out. I think we got it. We got something. We got ourselves an old cooking pot, look. That's cool. Oh, get me magnet out the middle of it quick. Oh no, we ripped the handle off. There's the handle for it, and there's the pot. Nice old enamel. That's where your handle would have been, look. Nice little old cooking pot, enamel cooking pot. I've not seen enamel of that colour before, actually. It's unusual. Anything else in there? We got a bottle lid in there. I think the rest is just muck. Wash it out and put it in the bucket. There we go. Sorted. So first cast, first catch. Cooking pot. Hello, there's a tyre here. Literally right by my hand here. Let's see if I can grab it. Yeah, there you go. Great big tyre. There's a bit of pipe there as well. Yeah, I've got to be very careful here because this just go straight down. It's not shallow, so you know, you've got to be careful where you're putting your feet. You've got to trust your footing. Trust your knowledge of the riverbank if you are going to do this. If you're not sure if you can trust yourself with it, I suggest just don't do it. It's not worth the risk. Oh, I can't work out. I might have just clicked onto something, I might not have, not sure. Not sure. I've got another spot in mind today, which we'll go do after this one. Just in case this one ain't got much left in it, and we'll go check the other one. I don't think we've got anything on that cast. Oh, we did get a couple scraps, but yeah, pretty much nothing. I know I've said it a few times recently, but just a reminder, end of this month is the beginning of mine and Towpath's county tour for the UK. We're going to be trying to hit as many counties as we possibly can this year within the UK and dipping in every one of them. So the 29th is our start date, and we'll be seeing what we can grab. What we got on here? All sorts of random bits on there. Don't look like much particularly interesting, but we'll have a look. Bottle cap sheet, part of an old can, and a nail, modern nail. But yeah, keep your eye out for that. That should be a real cool trip. Real cool little adventure that we're going to go on. I, for one, am very much looking forward to it. Oh, because we're going to be dipping loads of places that we've never dipped before. So there could be so many hidden treasures. And if you know the UK, then you know it's got a lot of history. So it could be anything. Try go along the edge here, see if we grab anything as we come along. You never know. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we did. There you go, look. Always worth checking the edges. Just found ourselves what in bright blue at one point. Bright blue enamel. Old teapot. We had a cooking pot and a teapot. Oh, and an old button. You see that there? It's an old button. You see the loop there on the back. That's quite a cool find. Can't see any markings on the front. Just plain, I think. Looks a bit like a coffee bean. What have we got on there then? Oh, half a peg. Half a clothes peg. See, then I wasn't looking what I was doing. I almost walked straight off the edge of the bank and into the river then. That's why you've got to be careful and you've got to keep your wits about you. Because where the water gets muddy like this, you can't see the edge. You've got to be very careful. That's when accidents happen. Yeah, so usually by that tree there, you can get right down there, and there's usually a little beach thing. That tree's not in the water, you see, usually, and there's a little beach thing just there where you can just sit and chill out. But at the moment, it's non-existent. I think I might have just clicked onto something quite hard then. We'll see if we can pull it up and out with us. I definitely feel like I clicked onto something rather solidly. I think it's moving. Look at the shake in that rope. Oh, got a bit of weight to it, I think. There we go. Ah, yes, scaffolding. Got myself all excited thinking I had something nice, and it's just a bit of bloody scaffolding. Still, nice to have something with a bit of weight. Great big old bit of scaffolding. Oh, take my hood down now. Oh wow, it's just opened the whole world up to me. I can hear everything now, see everything. Oh, might have just clicked onto something small at the end there. Let's find out. Oh, not so small, but we did click onto something for sure. Oh, there we go. That's interesting. What's that all about then? Yeah, I have no idea what that's about, to be honest. It's got a great big spike on one end. Nasty spike. Well, it's not meant for that, is it? But it's perfect shape for that. I'm not sure what that is. Quite cool though. Quite like the look of that. Sun's coming up now. As you can see over there, sun's coming up over the bridge. Everything's starting to get a bit brighter, a bit lighter. Oh, well, yeah, as I said, I'll just have a couple more here and we'll see what's up at the next spot. Hello guys, I was just talking to you, but my phone, or my camera rather, decided to turn off. So back to it. I was just saying let's have a couple more here and then we'll head on down to the next spot. But I started getting stuff here now, so I'm just gonna give it a few more just in case there is something that we've missed. Right guys, sorry about a bit of the shake of the camera. I'm doing this handheld, and as I said, I've got a limp at the minute, so there will be a bit of a shake in the camera. I apologise about that, but I'm just wandering along to the next spot. I thought I'd film it a bit as well, because that's a field, not a lake or a river. That's a bit of river. But that's not supposed to be. None of that is supposed to be river. However, it currently is. Which tells me that the path I'm about to walk across is going to be underwater. So I thought I'd film it and take you guys along for the trip. As I'm wearing waders, I should be able to walk it without too many problems. Here we go. So this is usually a path. However, at the minute, it's rather underwater. As you can see, very underwater. It's just flowing straight through from the river as if it's a bit of river. So we'll carry on along the path, if you can call it a path. I'm now knee deep on what should be the path. Oh, we're going along. See, this is what I love waders for, guys, because you wouldn't access this unless you got waders. And to be fair, even if you've got waders, you probably wouldn't access this because there's no need. I'm doing it because I want to, but there's no like need to, if you see what I mean. It is deep here. Oh, I'm pretty sure the further we get along, the worse it gets. So if I've got to turn round, then I will. But for now, look, it's just there is no end to the river. So I thought I'd film it, just because you don't really tend to see this. Oh wow, I wonder how deep this bit gets. Rather deep by the looks of it. Yep, above my knees now on that bit. Oh, okay, we're up the other side of that. If this bit doesn't interest you much, then just skip forward, but I'm going to be filming it because I find it quite interesting. So for instance, this bit here, you can actually see there where the bank's been torn away and there's just the roots holding that bit of bank in. But this bit here is usually above water. That is a excess flooded water flow pipe. So when it's flooded, it's supposed to shoot out into the river. But obviously that ain't going to happen, and there's usually steps down there as well. But not at the minute. Very, very, very flooded. But floodwaters tend to mean that stuff gets mashed around and mixed around and released out of the silts and all the rest of that jazz. And so it's better for magnet fishing. Or rather, it's better once the waters have gone back down a bit, but we don't have that option at the minute. Look at that, look. Flowing straight through like it's a normal waterway. As I say, this what I'm stood on here, that's way underwater, is actually usually about a metre and a half above water level. But currently, it's definitely at least half a metre for most of it underwater level. So, yeah, and it just goes on, look. Right, we'll find a spot along here somewhere, I think, and we'll do our second part of the dip. Some swans come to say hello, joined us. Yeah, so no idea on this spot. I've not really seen anyone bother with it here too much. I wouldn't expect there'd be too much in here, but with the floodwaters, you never know. There we go. I'll eat my words then, shall I? I've got part of a barrel rim to start off with, and is that a handle off of something, I think? Not entirely sure what, but a nice little handle off of something too. Cool. Yeah, I better go. There's a bit more on here as well. Some twisty wire and another bit of rim. Yeah, I'll eat my words then, shall I? I said I didn't think there'd be much in it. It could be just lucky first cast though, you never know. We'll go again and find out. But I'm hoping that these floodwaters, like I was saying as I was walking down here, have stirred stuff up and brought stuff down, because we've got two channels here. One coming down that way and one coming down that way. This one has always been really, really super clean. That one is always stuck and covered in bushes and trees and stuff, and you can't really get down it. So we'll see if this water has brought stuff down either of the channels for us. And here's hoping it has. Lots of salad. Got something else on there. Oh, couple things. What's that? Not sure what that is. Some sort of tool maybe? Something like that. Not 100% sure. some magnetic rocks, and an half a circle, probably the top of a small barrel, oil barrel, something like that I'd have thought. So my thinking is, if I launch it as far as I can that way, or maybe not quite as far as I can, as I'm not able to do that at the minute, but launch it far that way, then it will bring itself down river, and that way we cover more area than if I just launch straight in the middle and get dragged just to the left. Or at least that's my logic I'm going with anyway. Whether my logic is sound or not, we shall find out. Sorry, the wind's picking up a bit. Just salad on that one, and some rocks. Oh. Treat it! Look at that, proper treat it. Right up in the tree over there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Look at that. Treat it badly there. Oh well, we'll get it out the tree, I'm sure. Shouldn't be an issue. There we go. Look at that. The only tree around for me to tree it in. And I managed to tree it. Bloody typical, that is. Ooh. That felt like the magnet decided to click straight onto something. Let's see what it clicked onto. I hope it's not another bit of scaffolding. It's not scaffolding. No way. No blooming way. Yesterday I found one of these. I thought, yeah, it's got the little knob bits on the end for the key. And there's a handle. This one's slightly smaller than yesterday's, but I found another bloody starter crank, look. There's the handle on there. And it cranked round. 2 cranks in 2 days. Wow. Cool. Oh. Are we on? Maybe. Not 100% sure. We'll bring it up and find out. Yeah, we've got something on there. What have we got? We've got some banding from a barrel. Boingy banding. Oh, he does it again. On the other side of the only tree I could possibly tree it in. And I've treed it. Might be on something here. See if I can... Oh. We might have come off or we might have released it. I'm not sure which. I think we're still got something on. Rope's bouncing, so something's tugging on us. Yeah, we've got a bit of weight on there, I think. Let's find out what it is. Oh, it gets heavier and heavier the closer I get to the bank. Come on, up through the grass. Oh, whoa. Okay, there we go. That's what it was. Get the mag off of it first. Bit of banding. Put that in the bucket. Let's find out. Right, there we go. Bit of pole. Almost treed it, but avoided it that time, luckily. So I say I'm going to have a couple throws here. I'm going to have a couple a little bit further down there, and then that'll be me for the day. As I've got a lot of other stuff I need to try get on with. I can't believe that though, 2 starter cranks in 2 days. What was it, last time before my knee injury I had something like 7 shovels in like 2 weeks or something like that, and these weren't just shovel heads, these were usable complete shovels / spades. And then today, or rather, and then in 2 days, I end up getting 2 starter cranks. I wonder if it's the start of a new thing, if that's going to be what's coming up regularly now for me or not. Alright, this will be the last one here, and then we'll move down and I'll catch up with you guys at the other spot, the last spot. A little bit of barrel, I think, nothing else. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys down there. Alright, got a new area, gonna have a couple here, a couple just over there, and then that's me for the day. I just wanted to check out all the little flood areas that I can while I can, basically. Right, up to my knees in flood water so I can actually find where the bank is. Let's go, let's get on with it. Ooh, wonky camera. Oh, we might have just clicked on. Might not have, might have. We'll have to find out. Do we have anything on our first cast at this spot? Yes. Yes, we do. We've got... No way. We've got ourselves a golf club. What way around would that wording be? Don't know, maybe COIXO, or if it's supposed to be that way around, then Oxico maybe. If you're a golfer, let us know. There's something on the bottom here. Penioli, maybe. But yeah, first cast, new spot, golf club, banging. Oh, that wasn't the only thing we've got out either. We also managed to get this fence post spike. So first cast, fence spike and a golf club. Nice. And we also got a penny, little penny, some scraps, and the bracket for an old bucket. Let's see if the second cast does us just as well or not. We'll find out in a minute. We'll find out in a minute. We will. Eventually. Oh, may have locked onto something. Let's have a look. We've got... Oh, nice! We got a shoe. Horseshoe. Banging find. Cool. Happy with that. And a bit of hash fencing. And some scraps. Oh. Yeah, it's very nice and peaceful, this, I have to say. Really great for your mental health. Oh, I think we're locking on. See if we can... Oh, I don't know, we might have come off. We'll find out in a second. Here it comes. Well, we've got stuff on there. We've got a bucket handle. I wonder if that's what the bucket bracket was from, if it was from the same bucket or not. But yeah, bucket handle. Not sure what that is, to be honest. Unsure what that is. Looks a little bit like the fuse bit, actually, doesn't it? From a bomb. Probably not, but unsure what that is. Kind of cool. And some scrappity gaps. Right. Oh, and whatever that is. What have we got there? Ah, it's a little tool. Look. You see? Adjustable spanner head or whatever they're called. We've got something on here. What have we got? Looks like it was a tool, maybe a rasp, is that what they call them? Like a round file? That would have been the handle end, you'd have had your handle on that. I think that's a rasp. Quite cool, nice. Finding some cool bits on this section. Oh. That cast could have gone better. Oh. Right, I have one or two more here, a couple more down the other side, and then that'll be me calling it quits. My knee's starting to scream at me a little bit now. Ah, old knife. Look, that's the handle, and that's the blade. Nice old knife there. Very old knife. Oh! Almost missed it. There's a fishing jig on there as well with the hook still in it. Right, lucky last cast at this spot then. Bring us luck. Bring us something cool. And then we'll do the last spot of the day. I think I'm on something. Oh, might have come off it. That might have been that thing we were on before. Sliding across. It slides very easy, so it must be something quite flat. Okay, on our lucky last cast, what did we get? We got the handle from another enamel pot, bottle cap, and some scraps. Right, this is our last spot. We have only moved down a little bit. We were just over there by that tree, but this is the last bit we're going to try. See what we can find. Only going to do a few casts, and we'll call it quits. Let's see if we can find the edge of the bank here. Okay, I'm okay to stand here. Oh. Let's see what we get on our first cast then of the last spot, if anything. Fingers crossed. Oh, might have grabbed something at the end there. Might have been bush, might have been something. Looks like we got something. Yeah, we got something. We've got a handle. I believe that's the handle from an old shovel or something like that. There'd been a bit of wood round there, so you'd have had a better handle, and obviously it's worn down over the time into just that. And there'd have been, you know, you'd have had your shovel end on this end. But yeah, that's kind of cool actually. I reckon you could reuse that if you use that as a spike, and then clip your magnet to it, couldn't you, on the edge of the bank? Quite cool. Right, let's see what else we can find here then. Oh, might be on something straight away. Whether we can get it to actually come with us or not though, it's a whole nother question. Yeah, I don't know if that's we're stuck on something, but this current keeps pulling my magnet off of stuff, so yeah, I think we've come off of it. At least we know that when the current slows down a bit, there's stuff to come back and find. Okay, let's bring it up. We got some stuff. Got part of an old grate there, probably part of a fire grate, something like that. Some scraps, a big old chunk, maybe a big old chunk of pipe or something like that, I guess. That'll be my guess anyway. Oh, it's on there solid. Yeah, big old chunk of pipe, I think. Right. Oh. I've really enjoyed my day out today, actually. So I appreciate all of you joining me. As I say, there's only going to be another few casts now, but I appreciate all of you joining me and sticking around to watch. Yeah, we got something. What we got? We got... Ooh. What's that? Not sure. Got a bit of interesting pole. Oh, hang on. That's got umbrella pieces on it. So that must be the handle from an old umbrella. Okay. We also got this bit of piping which has got a clamp round one end and nothing round the other. You can tell it used to be chrome though. Probably framework for something, not sure what. And general scraps. Oh, some fishing line and a ring. In fact, the fishing line's tied onto that ring, so maybe that was a makeshift weight. Right, let's go again. Oh, oh yeah, I think we've stuck something. Not 100%, but I think we stuck something. Thing is, as I said, that bush before was making it feel like we had something then, but we didn't, so... No, we definitely did. We got something on it. That's interesting, isn't it? Might have some detailing on that. I'll have to take it home and clean it up. Looks like the base for something. Maybe an old lamp or something. Not sure. I'll definitely take it home and give it a clean, see if I can find any markings on that. 5 casts now, I reckon, and then we'll call it quits, including this one. So this is number 5. And we'll count down. Oh, might have got something. Might have, might not have. Might have got stuck behind a rock then, actually. Oh, up it comes. We'll soon find out. We got something on there. Nothing too great. Just a bit of barbed wire. Cast 2 of our last 5. A bank scraper, it seems, this one. Going right along the edge of the bank here, isn't it? You can feel it getting caught in the bushes and stuff. Going to be a lot of salad on that, yeah. And probably not a lot else, nope. Just some scrappy bits. Whoa, that felt weird. That felt very weird for a minute then. Okay, that's confusing. Is there something here or is there not? I'm going to keep giving it a quick go just in case. See if I can line myself up with it and then I know where this item is. Yeah, I think we've got something down there. Just trying to get it up. The magnet keeps pinging off of it at the minute. I'll put the magnet back on it in a second. Hang on a minute. Hang on. We've got okay. Some skateboard wheels. They look nice wheels as well, actually. Yeah, skateboard track and wheels. Maybe there's more skateboard down there or something. Find out in a second. Gonna go back for it. if we can. See if we can find out where it is that it was sticking on. Missed it that time. This all counts as cast 2, by the way, guys. Unless this takes forever. Just want to try find what this thing is. If we can. Still can't find it. No idea what this is or where it is. It's disappeared, so we're going to give up on it, I think. Last little try. For all I know, it could have just been a skateboard which has now managed to take itself down river or something like that. Right, yeah, that was it. We'll have as I said, we'll have another few casts. So it's cast 3. Cast 3, counting down to 1, and then we're calling it quits. Oh no, you're joking. I've looked back onto it. Whatever it is, I think I've looked back onto it down there. Weird how we can only find it from this angle. I think that's weird anyway. I might have it now, actually. Bring it up slowly. I think I've got whatever it was. Okay. Well, for starters, there's an old hat. It was a hat at one point. And I think we got the rest of that skateboard. By the looks of it. Yeah. A little bit worse for wear now, isn't it? But I have to say, I do like the wheels, the rubber wheels it's got on it. So yeah, we found this bit last, and then we found this bit second. So we got ourselves an entire skateboard out. Not a rider, unfortunately, but a cool find anyway. That's number 2, and number 1's coming next. Oh, it's feeling clean. It is feeling clean. Yeah, clean, apart from a bit of salad and some rocks. Right, lucky last cast. Go on, do us well. Get us something cool. Oh. Might be on something. Might be stuck behind a rock. Oh, whatever it was, I think we slipped off of it. Right, let's bring it up. See what our last cast is saying. Oh, we got something. On our last lucky cast, we got some white tubing, flakes of metal, and a washer. Right. Oh, and a big old fish hook. Right. Cool. That'll be me calling it quits then. Thank you all for joining me on today's adventure, and as always, I'll be sure to catch you in the next one.